How come y'all are not shooting your shot in person anymore?
Because men have been told that they're creepy for speaking to a woman in public. They don't want to be accused. They don't want to be blamed of harassing a woman, because women are on this app saying that if men see women that they're attracted to, that they like in public, that they should not approach them. They should leave them alone. So much so to now, men are in the gym, and if a woman is having a hard time with some weights, instead of helping, they're going the other way because they don't want to be viewed as a gym creep. Men only respond to what women create. And you guys have created a weirdo, toxic environment where you want men to be men, but you don't want men to be men. So men are just like, forget it. And most of them are either done dating or going overseas.
Yo, ladies, keep doing your jobs and saying what you're saying on social media, because guess what? It's working. A lot of these dudes are so socially awkward and weird where they don't even know how to approach a woman in person. That's why they're getting pushed away and told that they're creeps, because they actually are creeps. See, the thing about it is, what if you, sir, or the rest of the men that think like you, what if you actually are a creep? What if you actually are socially awkward? What if you don't know how to approach a woman simply because you're so used to being on social media so much where you don't know how to approach a woman in real life? So when you finally do gain the courage to actually walk up to a woman, you're so weird looking and so awkward feeling, well, she's automatically going to say, yo, get out of my face, you weirdo, because there's a possibility that you are a weirdo. Let me tell you something. I have never in my life, even as a kid, felt weird walking up to a girl. And have I gotten turned down? Of course. That's what life is about. But the difference between me and you, I don't take it personally, because this is life. I'm a hunter. And guess what? Sometimes the lion isn't fast enough to catch the elk, isn't fast enough to catch the impala. But at the end of the day, he never gives up. See, some of you dudes who were raised by single mothers only know how to operate like a woman instead of a man. And this is how a woman operates. The second she tries to do something, no matter what it is, she's going to give up. Why? Because that's a woman's nature. This is too hard. I don't want to do it. I don't understand what's wrong with this and that. They're always going to complain about the world being against them, and their approach to life is being a victim of circumstance. But we're men. We're not victims of anything. So for any man, I don't care who, what, when, where, and how, gets on social media whining about how approaching women is hard, that man is not a man. That man is a woman. And ladies, you want to know how to delineate a masculine man versus an effeminate man? Things like this. Men don't complain, period. Not one day of my life complaining about anything. Men don't complain. So you weirdos and you cornballs who sit around whining about what women are doing and how you can't get this and how you can't get that. Oh, that's why we're going overseas. You're a cornball, and most likely you go overseas, you're going to get treated the same way, because a cornball is a cornball. Now, this ain't specifically about this dude in this video. I have no idea who he is. I don't know him from a can of paint. But dudes who talk like this are cornballs. This is a perfect example of how you can understand and delineate us from them. So a message to the men watching this: 2 things you must never do. 1 is give up on approaching women. Women are going to turn you down. You're not everybody's cup of tea. And 2, never in your life get on social media complaining about not being able to approach women, because it's going to make you look like a weirdo, a cornball, and a socially awkward person that doesn't know how to talk to women. A woman telling you no may mean she has a boyfriend, may mean you're not her type, may mean she's just not in a mood to talk to anybody. It may mean anything. But a lot of you dudes, the way you talk and the way you think, you victimize yourself simply because a woman makes a decision to not want to talk to you. Go find another woman and try to talk to her. But that's a problem. Too many of you men victimize yourselves off of a woman's decision. Second, a woman doesn't want to talk to you, you start whining about them on social media. I feel sorry for you dudes, because there's a possibility that 1, you didn't have a father, 2, you didn't have a father figure, 3, you didn't leave your mom's porch when you were a kid, and 4, you don't respect failure. Men respect and thrive off of failure. So when a woman tells me no, I'm cool with that. There's actually a next level where you no longer have to approach women. You summon women, and you just look at a woman and she'll actually come to you. She'll DM you. She'll hit you up. She'll call you. She'll do things because she wants you instead of you approaching her. But before you get to that level, you got to figure out how to approach women and be okay with them saying no, instead of getting upset and getting on TikTok trying to get some validation from other men because you can't get no woman. Instead of getting upset and getting on TikTok trying to get some validation from other men because you can't get no woman. Or getting upset and getting on TikTok trying to get some validation from other men because you can't get no woman. But sadly, a lot of you dudes probably wasn't raised the way I was. And I don't mean by my mommy. I mean by the men that I was around. See, that's the thing. A lot of you dudes don't have no friends and you just out here trying to figure your life out. But the thing about it is, and I say this to women also, if you can't make male friends, you ain't gonna be able to get women. So as a man, I want you to think about this. Can you make new male friends? And if you can't make new male friends, you ain't gonna be able to ever approach a woman. And ladies, the same thing goes with you. If you can't make new friends, you ain't gonna be able to keep no man. Because the problem isn't the opposite sex, it's you. You don't know how to make friends. And since you can't even make friends of the same sex, how are you gonna ever obtain or keep somebody of the opposite sex? So I want y'all to think about that. A lot of you dudes don't have friends, can't make friends. And a lot of you women don't have friends and you can't make friends. Take y'all little awkward asses back to high school and figure your lives out and stop complaining about the opposite sex not wanting you, because the bottom line, the same sex don't even want to be your friend. That's the problem. You're socially awkward. Now get off of social media and get outside, touch some grass, and go meet some actual human people, you freaking cornballs. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm sick of these dudes.